Hi guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel, and let's head on and check out our favorite type of content, people getting owned on the internet.
Nothing. Can we just eat?
What do you mean, can we just eat? What is that? I just moved you into my house. You just moved all the way across the country and you want to pull some bull like this? Who is that? Oh my God.
It's my cousin.
Sure, buddy. I don't think you even believe that. Like the way she said it, that she's already like laughing and smirking. This is legitimately sad.
From
Your cousin?
my mother's sisters.
Your cousin talking about, are you still with him?
No. So what he's trying to say is, are you still Christian?
He's calling you baby. What the f are you trying? Who are you trying to fool?
Oh.
What is that? Tell me what that is, because I really just moved you into my house. For what? Who is that?
Dude, I feel like this is completely staged. Like, why would there be a camera there? And how calm he is. Like, nobody likes to be a fool or made out a fool. Like, he is so calm. This is weird.
I'm f***ing shaking. Can you please talk?
Is he shaking?
I'm done. I'm not going through this.
Would you rather give 30 chances to one guy or 30 guys one chance?
I'd rather give 30 guys one chance because I already gave guys 30 chances before.
I mean, to be honest, 30 chances is like 2 chances max. 3, like, no, please don't redo that shit over again. So I kind of do agree.
What about you?
30 guys, one chance.
What about you?
I agree. I'm not going to look vulnerable again. I've done that before. You just look stupid.
What about you?
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
So this just shows you that you ain't loyal. If you're going to choose 30 men one time, you're trying to date like a man.
No. Giving 30 chances to the same guy? What are we talking about? Him cheating on you and then you forgiving him 30 times so you are loyal to him while he is going around cheating on you 30 times? Is that what we're talking about? Cause nah.
What are you doing?
I'm just trying to figure out why this gets so much of your attention and not me.
What are you talking about? No, it doesn't.
Okay, then you can make a choice. 7 days without the PlayStation or 7 days without your wife.
Oh, sweetie. You outplayed yourself. A man can survive 7 days without a woman, but he cannot survive 7 days without Marvel rivals. Like, what are you talking about? Easy choice.
Honey, are you kidding me? You know I love you. That's such an easy choice. Come here. We'll see you when you get back.
What?
My disappointment is immeasurable.
And if you want your house clean, hire me a maid.
I agree. I'll hire the maid and I'll marry the maid. I'll marry the maid.
As a man, it is your responsibility, regardless of whether she worked, to take care of her.
But let me give you an example, okay? If you have average Abdullah, he's working 40 hours a week. As his wife, her name's Bushra, basic Bushra. She's also working 40 hours a week. Both of them are coming home after a 40-hour work week, tired. Just as tired as each other. But my 40 hours is paying for everything in the house, and your 40 hours is gone on your Mac foundation. Do you understand? Furthermore, if my 40 hours that I work per week covers everything in the household, okay, and you want to work, not only will I not be involved in the household chores, I will expect you to contribute towards the household bills.
Her boyfriend just broke.
I mean, it does make sense. But also, I don't think traditionally and culturally in Arab countries, I am half Arab, so it is mostly, like, I don't know now how it is, but let's say 20 years ago, mostly men would work and women would stay at home. Some of them would still have maids, by the way, because apparently it is really popular to have maids there in Arab countries. And also they would raise children, and that's it. They would work from home if there is a job or something. But not a lot of women would go outside and work 40 hours a week and come back home because who's gonna raise the children? That's what they think about. They don't want to give their children to be raised by anybody. anybody. They are really close to their family that way. So, and also it is completely normal that a man would spend the majority of his money on the house while the woman would spend it on something else. Things have changed today because men don't earn as much. Like one household cannot like have only one salary. So of course 2 people are working, but still in Arab countries, when a woman is working, majority of the money she spends on herself, and then the guy spends the rest on the house. So I don't know now. Probably things are changing, which is really scary, but understandable.
Look what her ass was leaving for Fort Lauderdale spring break. Good. That's the best. Her boy
In the household chores, I will expect you to contribute towards the household bills.
Her boyfriend just broke up with her as we're leaving for Fort Lauderdale spring break. Good.
Why?
That's the best thing he could have done for her and him. He ain't get cheated on and she ain't become a cheater. Amen. God is amazing. If you set a healthy boundary, like for example, if you tell your partner, hey, I don't feel comfortable with you going to a place that's literally known for how lit the spring break be and how many people be getting cheated on there, at least not by yourself. If that partner say, you know what, I don't care, I'm gonna go anyway, screw you, bad. Leave her or leave him. Dudes ain't excluded in this.
You know, when you're...
That's kind of true. There's a friend of mine who's going to Mexico next week, and I told him, like, be careful. Like, the cartel is on a whole new level right now with Trump, and he's leaving his girlfriend behind, and it is apparently spring break time. And yeah, and I even asked him, what does she think about that? And he's like, she wasn't really happy about it, but she has to work and study, so she wanted to join, but she can't, and he's going with his friends, his male friends. Damn, that is a big test in relationships. Like, the loyalty out there, like, if they survive this, they will survive a lot.
Why did you leave her or leave him? Dudes ain't excluded in this.
You know, when you're... Why did you ask me if I'm single? Are you single? What is your name? Listen, I'm not the guy for you. Trust me. I'm just being honest, you know?
Yeah, you're not my type.
Okay. And as soon as I reject her, then she's like, you're not my type. No, the reason I'm telling you this, I think you're, listen to me. Calm down. The reason I said that, you live here, yeah, and I'm way too cool to move to Salt Lake City. You understand? I'm being honest. I'm being honest. It's not gonna happen. You're so beautiful. You're so sweet. You can move to me?
But he's not your type.
You're not my type.
I just want to say thank you to the man named John that I walked up to in Walmart, and I grabbed your arm and told you to act like you were my husband because there was a strange guy following me. I want to thank you so much for your active participation in that.
That's so nice.
Because you turned around and you looked at that guy and you asked him, what the f was he following? And the guy was like, oh, nothing. And like turned around and went in the opposite direction. And I stood there like almost frozen. And he was like, well, if I'm your husband, I have to defend you. And I would ask that guy why he was following my wife. So I was just playing the part that you asked me to play. And nicest man.
Do you know who my husband is?
No, I don't.
Okay. My husband's name is Joe Anderson.
Okay.
Yes, Joe Anderson.
Okay.
The Joe Anderson.
Who the hell is Joe Anderson?
All right.
Okay. So you're not a very informed person.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna go get my husband, Joe Anderson, to come talk to you, so that hopefully you will move your car so that I can get my spot back.
I am not moving my car. I'm just giving you a heads up right now.
I am definitely going to get Joe Anderson.
You can get Joe Anderson. It doesn't matter to me, though. So I'm not moving the car. This is public street parking. So why would I move my car?
The Joe Anderson.
Okay, no, I already...
Oh my God! Why does it, like, she sounds like she's summoning God or something? Like, Jesus is coming. Like, come on, girl, really?
I heard you about Joe Anderson, but I am parked here in a public street parking
down
spot.
here, or do you live down that part? Of the
Don't worry about where I live. Don't worry about my house.
Oh, I worry.
You lose your job, nobody cares. You break your leg, nobody cares. You're broke, nobody cares. University's hard, nobody cares. Your girl cheats on you, nobody cares. Your parents don't like you, nobody cares. You don't have that many friends, nobody cares. Your business ain't popping
Where are we going with this?
right now, nobody cares. At the end of the day, nobody cares. So you can either stay flat on your face and nobody cares, or you can do something about it and still nobody cares. But at the end of the day, nobody cares. Why should I?
That was a really informative short. Well, I guess what he was trying to say, since nobody cares, don't do things for others, do them for yourself. Because at the end of the day, nobody else cares except you. Right?
I date you.
Well,
Still nobody cares. But at the end of the day, nobody cares. Why should a guy date you?
I put them as my number one priority, loyal, and I don't entertain any other guys. They have my full attention.
And you think a man values loyalty the most in his woman?
Yes, 100%.
Why would a man want that?
Because why does a man want a girl that talks to 50 million other guys?
So if we were dating and then you had a guy slide in your DMs and he said, hey, you're beautiful, how would you respond to him?
Wouldn't.
You wouldn't tell him, sorry, I have a boyfriend,
I
nothing?
wouldn't respond at all. I'd send it to my boyfriend and I wouldn't respond at all.
What gives you that mentality?
Because I want the same respect. So I'm going to respect them to have that same respect in return.
Well, if this isn't a case of how being greedy can go very wrong.
Ooh, let's see. Girlflina. Girlfriend of only a year sues her UFC ex-boyfriend for half his fortune and ends up paying $500,000.
I don't know what is. This is Charlotte Padrell, and she thought she was going to get a pay date from her boyfriend of only a year, Israel Adesanya. Now, what Charlotte decided to do is that once they broke up after a little over a year, she decided that she was going to sue him in court for half of his assets. And he has a $15 million fortune, right? Charlotte felt like she deserved half. The basis of her lawsuit is essentially what Mariah Carey did. She felt like that they had spent a year together. She expected to get married to him, and then he dropped her like a hot potato. So she was upset and was like, well, I'm going to sue him because I deserve half of his UFC fortune because I helped him along the way with his career in that year. Mind you, they had never been married. They didn't have kids. They had nothing. Well, she herself has $1 million fortune because she's a real estate mogul. What ended up happening is he put his $15 million fortune in his mother's name. His mother manages his fortune because he had an ex-wife that he did not want to have to split assets with. So essentially what he did, it's kind of shady, I'm not gonna lie, but it helped out in his favor this time. His mother has all full control of his assets and his fortune. His mother has been managing his assets since he started his UFC career. So when they went through the lawsuit and she actually won, it looked like he had made zero earnings for his career, and she was worth $1 million. So Charlotte was ordered to pay $500,000 to him because she looked
Owned. Oh my God, deserved. I don't understand this mentality. Like, if you're a wife, yeah, I get it. You helped him along the way. If you're married, living together, you're working around the house, you're raising his children, that is in a way helping him out throughout his career. You being his girlfriend, going on dates, having parties and having fun is not helping his career. What, as an asset, as a beautiful lady next to him making his career better? No, sweetie, you did nothing there. So yeah, deserved. That was awesome. Men need to be careful. And he knew what he was doing, because he was already once burned. So yeah, maybe learn on other people's mistakes so you don't have to do your own.